Ladies and gentlemen, we need to admit that we are living at the times when technology is transforming the world around us beyond all recognition. The best example is job market, where technology is creating groundbreaking opportunities. But at the same time, it is also eroding the rights of workers. Some even fear a dystopian, jobless future. Is that fear baseless? To answer that question, we need to examine three ways how technology is changing job market today. First, we see how AI is changing our world. Secondly, we look at the opportunities we have living during this digital revolution age. And thirdly, we look at the threats technology brings to job market. In the middle of 1980s, at University of Toronto, we started exploring possibility of creating machine process that would be imitating or mimicking human brain. At that time, we created theoretical basis for AI development. But it wasn't until 2006 when computers were fast enough to use our algorithm. Once it was possible, it started changing the world around us. Our algorithm was used to create smartphones, driverless cars, and computer software. But it has also many other applications and helped to create thousands of new jobs. Personally, I believe that technology is good and gives us a lot of job opportunities. Here are a few examples how technology allows to create new jobs. Recently, I met a couple, Samantha and John. They work using the internet and they travel over the world at the same time. They are called location-independent workers. This year, they have already lived in Peru, Chile, Argentina, Croatia, Austria, Portugal, Italy, Norway, and Madagascar. They say that they can live everywhere where Wi-Fi is. In fact, they are not alone. There are thousands of people who every year follow suit, becoming digital nomads. In fact, there are predictions that number of people working in that way may reach 1 billion by 2035. Another example is Joseph Kemal from Kenya. I read about Joseph in one of the Economist articles. Joseph lives in Kibera slums in Kenya, where people work for $2 per day. Thanks to gig economy, he found a job that allowed him to change his social status by working online. He works in the fastest segment of the growing gig economy, known as human cloud. This industry is worth estimated $50 billion per year. Kenyan government is preparing millions of their citizens to work in the same way as Joseph by doing freelance clerical work online for companies around the world. However, I need to admit that there are also negative effects technology has on the job market today. In wealthier countries, some workers see gig economy as less of an opportunity and more of a threat. For example, I watched an interview with one of the couriers for delivery firm. She notices that for some gig economy workers, this environment creates very competitive world, a dog-eat-dog world. Another example are companies like Humanize. They use technology to monitor and assess their workers for all the time when they are at work. Personally, I wouldn't like to work for the company that is monitoring every my step when I'm at work. But I'd like to finish my speech in a positive mood. Growing number of analysts predicts that although AI and automatization will by 2022 replace 75 million jobs worldwide, at the same time they can create up to 132 new jobs, a million of new jobs. It is quite possible, as OCADO examples proves. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a hope that AI and automatization will do more good than bad for our professions. Thank you for your attention.